Hello, Leo. I hope you're doing well today. I'm going to have you take a deep breath with me. And in. And out. We're going to take a card from the When My Soul Whispered Oracle deck. Balance. Boundaries. And those are your cards. 2 bees. Balance. Balance is not something you find, it's something you create. Now is the time to address any areas of imbalance in your life. It is easy to find yourself overly engaged in one aspect of the human experience at the expense of another. If one area is neglected for long enough, you may fail to act as a cohesive unit, and in turn find it difficult to flourish. Balance does not mean that all areas of your life must be in a constant state of equilibrium. It is more likely that you will experience a natural ebb and flow between personal priority areas throughout your life. Remember not to veer too far in any one direction. When you become aware that you are focused on one area more than others, consider making a conscious effort to pay attention to the neglected area. Remember that to truly thrive, you must ensure that you are not neglecting any aspect of your core self. My sacred words. When all areas of my life are in balance, my life becomes harmonious. In order to fly, the bee must be able to regulate its body temperature. This analogy lends itself well to humans, where flight represents life and regulation of body temperature signifies the area of life in which you are trying to find balance. Connected to the solar plexus chakra, and 313 on the clock when I said that. Boundaries. The hummingbird. Have a heart soft enough to give love and mercy, but that is wise enough to know boundaries. 333 on the clock. While physical boundaries serve to protect from predators and ensure survival, personal boundaries are equally necessary to maintain your well-being and sense of self. Many people struggle to exercise their personal parameters, finding it hard to say no when something is asked of them. Difficulties arise when you conform to situations that are not in alignment with your highest good, resulting in a state of resentment. When you clearly define the parameters around what is acceptable, you provide measured guidelines for those around you to understand and respect your limitation. Remember that others have boundaries of their own that may infringe on your personal margins. In order to coexist, it is important to create clarity between yourself and others and communicate your boundaries. My sacred words. I exercise my personal boundaries with love. Among the smallest of all bird species, the hummingbird does not hesitate to protect its territory when necessary, reminding you of the importance of exercising your own personal boundaries, also connected to the solar plexus chakra. So I will suggest looking up some sort of solar plexus chakra balancing frequencies. I do like to personally listen to them as I go to bed. This is a little bit, right? It will naturally balance your frequency as you sleep. Of course, there's active actions in real life that you need to, real life, a 3D world, everything. What is, there's always actions that have to be backed up with this frequency balancing as well, energetic balancing. But I do find them to be helpful. All right. And then we're going to, I believe, end this with a card or two from the Facet Garden Oracle. And the solar plexus chakra, I believe, is connected to passion, sexual drive. I got the word eagerness. But yeah, just a little bit of info. All right. All right. Metamorphosis, Fallow, and Lotus. Something's leading you to a point. Yeah. Something's leading up to a point. Transformation, transition, hope, death, and reverse may signify a loved one who is past. May signify also just if there is a death of self. Butterflies and rainbows. Rainbows especially could be significant. Especially if you've seen it while it's still raining. I'm getting 7:47 on the clock. Okay. That's exciting. This is part of the additional cards. Fallow. The field lies dormant for now. Allow for the presence of emptiness and stillness in order for conditions to be more suitable at a later date. A quiet indication of not yet. I just got like the image of almost like a cake that's not ready to be taken out of the oven. Not yet. Not baked yet. Not yet. More suitable at a later date. All right, the last one. Lotus. Symbol of enlightenment. A flower whose roots reside in murky water, but which blooms with purity and perfection. A strong will to survive and thrive. I mean, there's a resilient energy about all of this. I do just feel that this fallow, I'm getting the stagnancy won't last for too long. Only a few moons. Don't ignore the signs. The signs will show you the truth. All right. I'm getting that. There's also a couple of cards in here. The messages are coming. It's almost like I have to listen to them. I mean, I always have to listen to them. Listen for them? How to describe? It's like you may be experiencing an energy of needing to put extra effort into listening. Like listening might just be more challenging at this time. Okay. There may be something that you've put a lot of work into, but you feel as though you did not get, you did not reap the benefits of it. And you also do not see the potential in it any longer. Whatever potential it may have had before is no longer there. The Queen of Cups just popped out. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups and the same King of Swords in the reverse. So somebody that has a sharp tongue, somebody that maybe uses their words in a way that's a little bit more aggressive, unpleasant. Rude. And then there's an energy that's very intuitive, loving, nurturing, just ready to give, ready to love. This could be the same person, this could be you, this could be two separate people. Take it as it resonates within you. And then there's an aspect of putting a lot of like passion work into something. Interesting. Passion work into something, balancing that work out properly, making sure that you are properly juggling everything so that you're not gonna like topple over. It might be a little stressful, but yeah, there's an amount of toppling that you don't want to have, and at this point you're still like able to juggle everything. And then but there is not everything is illuminated at this time. There may be some confusion. This is just, I'm getting for somebody that these combinations of cards are almost like there's an energy of properly juggling and putting in, like being exhausted but still wanting to put in the work, that is almost like clouding this energy of lack of belief in a family dynamic, or lack of belief that is causing a family dynamic to crumble, lack in self-belief, lack of strength. Is there anything else you can tell me to expand on this? And I mean, this is also your energy in the reverse, so it may also be that you are not feeling in your prime energy, and there may be some sort of family dynamic that is like kind of falling to pieces around you. But it's almost like There's almost like an unhealthy amount of nostalgia connected to this. And so, nostalgic love. And there's like a want for balance and for an energy of like healthy control and moderation and a good leadership energy. This is honestly a lot of fiery taking control energy. So it's almost like maybe you are taking the bull by its horns. I think that's what it is. And deciding that whatever this is requires an amount of moderation, or you're realizing that it requires some sort of like stability that it doesn't have. It needs some sort of almost like a drastic change in stability. And yeah. Because somebody is getting a lot of like anguish, fears, anxiety, nightmares around the fact that something is not moving forward, something's not progressing. And somebody may have feelings of some sort of abandonment, some sort of it's like there's a lot of pain, but there's also this pain is closing something out so that you're able to come to a place of happiness, a place of you being in your upright energy. This one. Yeah. And there's an amount of codependency also that's within this energy. So you may be codependent on someone, somebody may be codependent on you, you may be codependent together. But it seems that it's like there's an amount of really wanting to make this thing work, even though there's a feeling of like there's a better love for you elsewhere, which is interesting. You really, it's a want to make a family dynamic work that isn't actually as happy as you know you could be, because I believe it could really, really connect to this love, this connection to this nostalgic past love feeling. Yeah. And you may be forced to go into a state of rest, or you may be currently coming out of a state of rest, but you know, take what's yours and leave the rest behind. Thank you so much for being here, Leo. I feel like I actually need to pull one more card for you guys. I don't know. I feel like there's... Yeah, okay. Is there anything of advice? I know that there's a... Yeah, same card. No. Wait. Mistakenly spoke. I'm just getting stop the unnecessary fighting. If there's any unnecessary fighting going on, that needs to come to an end. You can have really like civilized fights, you know? Logical, I mean, we can get emotions out in illogical ways all the time. But like, you know, try practicing identifying when something is necessary to have a fight over, or one it's just something that you may need to have a discussion over, or something that you just need to process with yourself about and ask yourself questions about why you're feeling some type of way. So take what's yours, leave the rest behind. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time, Leo. Bye.